Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Have you ever run into an old friend that you haven't seen for a long time, maybe a number of years, and it's like there wasn't that time gap. You just more or less picked up where you left off conversation wise, and you visit for a while, and then when you part ways, you feel pretty good. You've seen a friend, and they're doing good, and so on, and kind of gives you an uplifting feeling for the day. And we all have friends like that we run into from time to time. It could have been, like I said, a number of years since you've seen them last, but it's like you never had that time away. And that's one of the deals about being a Christian that I find out over the years. It's the same type of deal. It's it's almost like you've never met the person before, and then you start visiting and you find out they're a Christian and you're a Christian, and all of a sudden the tone of the conversation changes. You both get excited and you're talking about what God's doing in your life, and they talk about what God's doing in their lives, and it's almost like you don't really want to part ways and lose that connection that you're having right there. But I've come to find out over the years that those visits like that either one help you for your day. Maybe you've been down a little bit for the day, or you're having a rough go of it for whatever reasons, medical issues with somebody in your family or medical issues with you. But God has a way of bringing two people together like that, even if just for a moment, and you'll never see each other again. But for that moment, it's like you're related, and it's or it really helps each one of you to get through the rest of the day. And I truly enjoy encounters like that, knowing that I'll never see this other person again, but for that time that we spent visiting, it was just what I needed. It was, and God knew that, and He sent that person. Now, sometimes, and this is the other unique thing about it, is you don't know the effect you have on the person that you're visiting with. You might have got something out of the visit, but they might have gotten more. And so I always enjoy, like I said, I always enjoy encounters like that, because it just uplifts your day so much. But at the same time, as you think about it later on, you think about how great of a God I serve, that in my low point of the day, He sent another Christian brother or sister to visit with that picked me up, but yet I might have had a bigger influence on their day. And so if those encounters ever happen with you, enjoy the moment, enjoy the blessing that you're going to get, and enjoy the blessing you're going to give, because it's like I said, you never know the impact you're having on somebody else's life for the day when you encounter them. And sometimes you'll visit with somebody and it never comes up about whether you're a Christian or not, but you just know there's something different in the conversation. It just you walk away feeling uplifted in that. And so that's kind of what I'm getting at today. Because that like I said, that happened yesterday. I had such a great visit. It was only for a few minutes, but when I left, I was like, this is great. This person is using her job as a ministry to those in her community. And she's not bashful about it. She has posters on the wall. She has some little Christian sayings here and there and around. She doesn't force her beliefs on anybody, because I've been going to her for a couple of months now to get the dog's haircut in that, and it just happened to come up yesterday. And so she doesn't force her beliefs on nobody, but she's willing to visit if the question is asked. And I'm the same way. I don't force my beliefs or my thoughts about Christianity on anybody. But if you ask the question, or the conversation leaves an opening for me to state that, I will, because I'm not bashful about who I believe and whom I serve, and whom's blessed me with so much. But at the same time, I've also learned that if you try and force that on somebody, you do more harm than good. And I would rather be the other way around. I'd rather be where if it's brought up in a conversation, then yeah, I'm going to go that way. I'm going to share with you all the great things that God's done in my life. I'm going to share with you the blessings that I've gotten, that He's given me. But at the same time, I'm also going to respect your thoughts and views and not force that on you, because that's not right. That's just the way I view and see things. So as you go through the day today, if you have that chance for a visit with somebody that you've never met before, the opportunity comes up to share with them something about your Christian walk, go for it. I found too, a lot of times in the summertime, our church has, around the 4th, they have a big cookout and a couple other things. They have events going on. And a lot of times that's an easy conversation opening there. They're talking about, if the other person's talking about something they're getting ready to do, you can say, well, our church is getting ready to do this, you're more than welcome. And just leave it at that. And if the conversation goes on, then that door's open to visit and share. But if it closes, don't force it. That's just how I go about it. But yeah, today, if you have that chance to visit with somebody who you've never met before, and you walk away feeling blessed and uplifted, chances are they're walking away the same, maybe even feeling more. But always take that chance and share, and try to uplift somebody's day, and the blessings you get out of it will be tremendous.